Imagine spending years writing, producing, crafting, and perfecting your music, only to make just $35. Well, that's my reality for my first launch. And it's the reality for countless independent artists navigating a system that doesn't work for them. The independent music industry is worth over $2 billion annually. Yet, most artists barely make enough to cover their costs. Why? Because traditional streaming models, labels, and fragmented revenue sources make it nearly impossible for independent musicians to launch profitable careers. Today, I am introducing The Next, a music product launch agency designed to help artists turn their music into a sustainable business by combining tech-driven marketing, direct-to-fan monetization. Let's dive into the problems, current industry limitations, and how The Next is a great alternative for independent music success. Hello everyone, my name is Jet, and welcome to my presentation. Based on my smart canvas I have submitted prior, there are 3 problems I'd like to solve. As I have mentioned in my introduction about my own personal struggles on my first release, we have spent thousands of dollars with 2 years of perfecting our craft and making music that represents ourselves. We have launched 2 songs to the world to hear. After all the hard work, we left with $35 each in our pocket. That's such a hard reality we had to face. And it led me to ask the question, why is it so difficult for independent artists like us to make sustainable living, or at least break even when it comes to launching our music? And based on my research, I have identified that streaming revenue instability is one of the reasons. According to MediaResearch.com, the number 1 channel that artists using is DIY distribution platforms like DistroKid, TuneCore, CD Baby, and Ditto. So these are the cheapest alternatives that allow artists to release music to major streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music freely. As Challenge have presented already, all these streaming platforms don't pay really well. They pay royalty a fraction of a cent, which means you have to work really hard in order to generate revenues or even recoup what you have paid in production and marketing for your launch. So the next problem I'd like to present is the label gatekeeping and the limited resources for independent artists. Over 90% streaming revenue goes to the top 1% artists. Most independents can't break through. There are some large funding from record labels which allow top 1% artists to get more exposures and play at radio stations. Independent artists tend to lack of funding and have such difficulties to get exposed through media coverage. Now, let's talk about the existing solutions. First, DIY distribution such as DistroKid, TuneCore, and CD Baby. These services help artists release music on major streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music. But they don't provide audience building tools or serious marketing support. The next option seems to be promising. Fan monetization platforms like Patreon and blockchain NFTs. The success of Patreon is jaw-dropping. As we can see from the report, the top earnings are ranked from $50,000 to $500,000 per month. Meanwhile, blockchain-based platforms like Royal or Sound.xyz lets fans own a piece of the music itself using NFTs technology, generating upfront revenue and long-term royalties. These platforms each solve one piece of the puzzle. Independent artists still need a holistic strategy that combines fan monetization and brand development. Now that we have seen the gaps in the current system, let's explore 3 key ways we can tackle. First, alternative holistic music launch platform. We need a platform that goes beyond simple distribution. Think of it as a full-service launchpad, guiding artists through branding, promotion, and even financial planning. Next, let's take a look at a solution through fan-centric monetization models, which will allow artists to tap into the power of the fans community by rolling out things like NFT and exclusive releases that benefit both the artist and fans. And that's where The Next comes in. A holistic, all-in-one platform that combines both fan-centric monetization, social media, and marketing strategies, aiming to help artists eliminate juggling between platforms and other services, but focus on one particular platform that allowed them to engage with fans directly and able to monetize their revenue stream through exclusive contents and limited edition contents. As the idea of the Next is being developed, my hope is that the final product of the Next will become a powerful resource for independent artists, elevating their creativity, boosting their confidence, and enabling them to truly thrive in the music industry. Thank you for watching.